Guys, come on, Albus. The little egg stealer. Got 4 dogs. Wow, I actually got a 5th dog. Mickey, chicken wrangler. They're scuppers. And out here is Albus, the egg thief. Yeah. It's starting to snow out. It's been a cold spell. So I'm bringing out some warm water. Yeah, got my jug of warm water. And it's dead calm. We've been having a lot of winds. And right now it's just, the snow is beautiful, just falling down, straight down. But yeah, it's only about maybe 20 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. So just going out, checking them out. I left the waterers out. They were frozen. So I broke the ice up, and so they're gonna be thirsty this morning. I watered them outside because they had frozen. And the little birds are in there getting some of the grains. All right. Look like they're all right. The wind has just been terrible, blowing stuff around. Yeah, see this fence? I'm gonna have to go around and fix that. Get these guys out. Hey y'all. Come on out, guys. They're all in there. How many eggs? I think we got 7 or 8 yesterday. I'm gonna have to add some more shavings. What are you doing? Huh? Anything under you? This one. Nice and warm. So, looks like we got 3. I think they're sleeping in here at night, because when I go to put them up, when they go to put them up, they're all inside here. Hey, big guy. You getting a little frostbite on your comb? Huh? That's always the worry. Looks like she got a little bit, maybe. Or maybe that's just some blood. Maybe just some dried blood. The other ones look all right. Something you gotta watch out for. But these guys, they have really compact, kind of tight, curly combs. Versus, you know, these have a little bigger comb. The rooster, the white rooster, has definitely got a large comb. I don't see him out here yet. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Yeah, see, he's got a huge comb. So you gotta watch out for him. I don't know how well they're using the extra space yet. I see there's some droppings on the roost, so I know they're in there. Well, he's looking pretty good. He's such a big chicken. He's bigger than, I mean, he's bigger than the, so maybe that's where, you know, you get the double breast from the dark Cornish, and you get the size from this other breed, the white Plymouth Rocks. You know, just looking at the size of him compared to the others. But these guys are really wide. Like, he's not so much, but the one behind him is. He's really breasty. almost like to butcher one of them just to see. But look at those colors on his plumages. All right, I'm gonna water them and get them some water and just take a look around, fix the fence. Well, that wasn't so bad. So I got the fence put back together. Hopefully we don't have this kind of wind for another couple weeks. I'm gonna be heading south here. My son's gonna be taking care of the chickens. We have to take scuppers back home. And he's gonna watch everything for us. So it's a little update. Nothing exciting. They seem to be using the extra space. I put some grains in there. Again, get them used to. I'm just gonna go on from the outside. Oh, there he is. So, kind of roosting. Oh, there's another one. It's focusing on the fence. Where'd she go? There she is. So I threw some grains in there. Oh, there's another one in there. So there are a couple in here. He's up there in the roost. You can see the droppings up there on all three roosts, so they're using those. So that's a good sign. Looks like it's working out okay. You got water, warm water, so maybe that'll warm them up a little bit. I didn't put it outside because then they'll find it. Anyway, just a little update. Well, good morning. Just bringing up some wood shavings. I'm gonna fill up the extra area that I created a couple weeks ago, and add some bedding in there, and in the nest box, add some bedding inside the nest box. We've been gone for a couple weeks. We went to South Carolina, visited my wife's parents, brought their dog back, and then we continued on and went down to Florida and visited my parents and hung out with them for 4 days or something like that, and then drove back up and got back last week. I started a new job this past week also, so I've been really busy learning that new job. It's I'll be training people to use our x-ray equipment, and it'll be a much more relaxing job. A little different kind of stress. I'll be teaching classrooms and teaching field engineers how to use our equipment and how to service it. So I got that as a new job. I won't be calling into China every night or three times a week, which is a huge stress relief. Plus I get it better. My schedule will be a little cleaner too. It'll be more like a 8 to 5 job versus 6 to 4 and then 9 to 11, which would be a lot better for me. So that's kind of new. Here's Elvis. He's getting big. He just got a haircut. Come here, Elb. Come here. Oh, hey, buddy. Elvis. Hi. Yeah. So he's busy. Another new thing is we're not getting any eggs. So I don't know if it was the feed change that I might have made. I'm not keeping track as good as I should on the feed, but past 5-6 days I haven't gotten any eggs, which is a bummer. I don't know, maybe the freezing cold is plus we haven't had any sunshine in like a week or more, I should say a month. We haven't had any sunshine in a month, and these guys haven't been out in a while, and maybe a week. They haven't even been out, so it could be a combination of things. I did come out one night, and there was a red-tailed hawk sitting up there in that tree, which is right below the chickens. But yeah, they haven't been out in a while. So this is good. We got a stretch of sunshine here coming all this week, which will help them, get more vitamin D. But they're working on this. Hopefully this will look like that out there. But it's a little more of this clumpy grass. I don't even know if it's like crabgrass or what, but they're like little piles. But they're picking through it. And I'm also throwing them out scratch greens. Here's the back side of the barn. I want to clean up the greenhouse and get that a little better organized. Looks like I got some shingles to replace. I do have shingles up at the house. It does leak, obviously, but it only leaks against that back wall. Even if it does leak, so what? It just gives the plants a little more water. But I got a big barrel in there I got to flip up and get that righted. It's filled with water. Those are kind of my heat source. Kind of see it in here. So that barrel. Oh, we got another one down. Shoot, 2 of them are down now. I wonder what happened. Well, I'm gonna have to fix 2 barrels. Or maybe it was 2 barrels. No, I think there were 2 barrels down. I got those 2 upright. So yeah, I like to get on this. I heard friends of ours, they're already starting their plants, which I don't know. I feel like that's too early. It's just the start of February. My corn in there drying, my tobacco. I wonder if that tobacco looks pretty good, actually. I'll have to check that out. But, hey, Elvis. French greens. It looks like they're roosting. Spray around the doors. A little more thickness. Keep animals out. As you can see, they're roosting. I did have a chicken, a hen, get down behind there, get stuck down in that little chute, so I might have to just break off one of these. Maybe just get my Sawzall, open it up, that middle one, so if she does get in there, she can get out. But yeah, there's lots of chicken poop up there. Is this holding up all right? Seems all right. Seems pretty sturdy. Here's Josie's old tail got caught in there. Yeah, I miss her. Had her for 30 years. She's a good horse. But it looks like everything's holding up all right. So this was a good idea, I think. We got plenty of space. They can get down in here, and when it's really snowy out, the wind's fairly blocked. I don't know, they're pecking at that plastic. Maybe eventually I'll, I don't know, put a plastic or big plastic sheet over it, heavy sheet. Right now, staple and plastic works. In the summertime, this will all be open so they get some fresh air blowing through here. Well, it looks like they're using their opening, and all is good. How much food do they got? I just filled this up. It looks pretty good. So hopefully they'll get back on laying again. What you doing, buddy? Huh? You exploring? So anyways, I've got to put some wheel bearings in. Maybe I'll tape that just for a little something different. I got to put some wheel bearings in. The car we took down to Florida, you could really hear the bearings, you know, kind of a wobbly sound on them. So it's got 160,000 on it. So I think it's due for wheel bearings. Been a good car so far for us. And so maybe I'll tape some of that, but that'll be the next project. For now, I think this is holding up okay. I'm thinking about putting I have a solar panel on our old sailboat, and I've got a couple of extra 12-volt marine batteries. Maybe I'll do an episode on that, hooking that up outside with the batteries, and then putting some lights on a timer in here and see if that helps with the laying. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put that solar panel. So I've got that project, plus the greenhouse. I'd like to get that going, at least set up for when I'm ready to start planting some seeds. I've got a ton of different seeds. I bought a huge seed kit last year, and I only used a few of the seeds in it. The garlic is already coming up, so maybe I'll take a little video of that as I work my way out. Anyway, here's an update. I did take some video before I went on vacation. I'll include that so you see some snow. But it's just kind of feeding the animals. Take care. So we're getting garlic. There's one right there, another one. So they look up, there's a whole row. Oh, what are you doing? Hey, get out of there. So you can see the garlics coming up. See rows of them. And some of the rows are kind of, I don't know what happened, but some of the rows are not straight. It's like garlic everywhere. But, and then these first two rows here, those are supposed to be chestnut trees, American chestnuts. So I bought a bunch of chestnuts online and planted those 2 rows. I think I counted 60 potential trees. So we'll get those up to a certain height and then I'll have to transplant those. But the garlic is looking all right. Looks like most of it's coming up. Here's a row right here. You see it going up there. So garlic. Next, wheel bearings. All right, so I got the wheel blocked off in the front on both sides, and I'm gonna jack it up a little bit and then start taking the lugs off, and then we'll jack it up so I can take the wheel off. They're all loose, so jack it up. Hey, buddy. You my helper? Watch your nose. All right. Wheel off. All right, so then I'm gonna get this caliper here off. We got a couple bolts on the back side of that. Most of the calipers are the same. And once we get that off, we'll get the rotor off. And then there's 4 bolts on the back side. There's bearings. I should have checked them out before I took the wheel off, huh? In case there was a problem with them. So, let me get this packaged. Well, they're gonna give me a pair of gloves. So here's the new bearing. So here are the 4 bolts go on the back side here, and then there's the hub with the lug nuts, and those go through the rotor, which will have to come off. So let me get the right size socket for the back side of that, and this will be a good time to change out the brakes, actually. So, you know, I'm taking it all apart. But anyways, back brakes don't tend to go very quickly, so we'll see how they look. caliper off. I was gonna hang it up, but it's sitting up there pretty good. And then gotta get the rotor. The rotor should just pop right off. There we go. Rotor's off. Oh, there's an emergency brake on this. Well, you can kind of see the 4 bolts. There's a bolt right here, right there in front of my finger. It's the back side of it. I'm not sure what size those are, so I got to get those off next. And then this whole hub should just slide right out. It's funny, I didn't recall seeing on other people doing this that there's like an emergency brake that's in this as well. So that's something different. Anyways, let's get the hub off and then we'll swap it out. Well, I got it off. Had to whack it with a hammer a couple times. And just 4 bolts coming in the backside, threaded into these 4 holes. And then this is the hub on the other side. So I just whacked at it back and forth and got behind here and pried it off. Kind of like this. Just pried behind here and got this off. So anyways, there's the that's the anti-lock sensor there too. You got to be careful with that. I don't know if there's a special feature. It doesn't look like there's a special feature for that in here, but it must read a magnet or something in there. But sometimes they take these out. I kind of forgot about that. So hopefully I didn't do any damage. I don't think I did. It just came right off. I've got some brake cleaner and I can clean it out. But anyways, let's put the new one on. All right, hub's on, 4 bolts. I don't know if you can see them back in here. There's the 4 bolts, and I don't have a torque wrench, but by taking them off, I knew how much of a force I had to take them off, so I don't know, I just equaled that. And actually it's a small drive. I can't find any on my large 1/2-inch drives sockets, so I'm using a smaller drive, but I was able to get them off. I might torque them again just to make sure, but it spins all right. This one feels rough. I can feel something in there. This one I don't feel nothing. It's nice and smooth. So all right, one's pretty much done. I gotta put the rotor back on and stick the caliper on, and then we'll go to the other side, get the wheel back on it, get to the other side. So maybe I'll just time lapse that.